Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is DALTZCB, who else can it be? And for today's video, I'm going to tell you about how I managed to get a medicine offer with a low Bmat score. Guys, I've been contemplating about making this video for a very long time. I have been struggling to overcome the fact that I didn't do too well in one of my sections. But I want to make this video to show that you shouldn't only advertise your successes because no one's perfect, and also to show that there's hope out there if some of you may have felt like you haven't done too well on your Bmat. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Dalton. I'm currently a third-year medical student at the University College of London, intercalating in psychology, and I done the Bmat 3 years ago. Damn. For those of you who don't know what the Bmat is the biomedical aptitude test, application test. Bmat, BLM. The Bmat is the biomedical admissions test. It's an exam that you have to sit if you're applying to certain medical schools such as UCL, Imperial, and Oxbridge, etc, etc. And there are 3 sections in the Bmat. For section 1 and 2, the scores are scaled from 1 to 9. And for section 3, the scores are scaled from 1 to 5. Now there are 2 Bmat sittings that you can sit. The first one, which is before UCAS, and the second one, which is after UCAS. Because I was applying to Oxbridge, I sat the one after. Sticker. Section 1 is literally an aptitude test. And section 2 tests like your scientific knowledge and application. And section 3 tests your ability to write an essay. So, most of you will ask, what did I get for my Bmat? Now, I got a Cambridge medicine interview before I got my actual Bmat results. So when the email came in, I was like, what? I must have done amazing in the Bmat for me to get an interview from Cambridge. So when the actual Bmat results came like a week later, I was like to my ex-friend, oh yeah, come with me to open it. I don't know what was going through my head. I was so confident. I was just like, yeah, let's open my Bmat results. Like, yeah, I must have done amazingly well in the exam. So I opened the Bmat results in front of my ex-friend, and yeah, ex-friend for a reason. And she walks off, like completely walks off. I was in shock. I was like, wait, I thought I did well. Guys, I tried reloading the website in the hope that my score will magically change. It took a while to come to terms with. I was just like, what? Like, this is, if anything, average, just par average, like. And the reason why that person's my ex-friend is because she was going around telling people that I flopped, when that wasn't realistically the case. It's just that I didn't do as well as I thought I did. For my Bmat score, I got a 4.4 in section 1, a 4.6 in section 2, and a 2A in section 3. Now, let me explain. The scores are scaled from 1 to 9 for your Bmat in sections 1 and 2. Section 1, an average or a decent score is like a 4, mid 4. A good score is a 5. An exceptional score is a 6, and if you get a 7.0 or above, you're practically a genius. Like, that's the easiest way to put it. It's the same thing for section 2, but section 3 is scaled from 1 to 5, and average medical applicants get a 3A. The 1 to 5 score is based on the quality of content, and the A to C score is based on your grammar, spelling, etc, etc. So I got a 2A. If you write waffle in your essay and it's unclear, you get a score of 2 or below. So that's what happened to me. I picked an essay question which was a bit shaky, and I knew it was shaky. Despite that, I still chose to write about it. And when the score came out, I was just like, whoa, 2A. And that's the reason why I missed the Bmat cutoff score for Imperial, because Imperial had a Bmat cutoff of 2.5A and I got a 2A, and they're very strict with the cutoff, so, which is fine. Like, that uni's full of Oxbridge rejects anyway, guys. Like, I don't want to be called an Oxbridge reject, even though I got rejected by Cambridge. But despite that, I was still happy that section 3 was the one that I performed badly in comparison to the others, because I felt like section 3 can be easily amendable, like as an essay, like as a one-off. So how did I still manage to get offered despite a 2A in my essay? Now, UCL looks at your application contextually. On top of that, they allow you to look at your essay and review it before your interview. So I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say. If I got a 2A, like, I had a lot to say. Now, I can't disclose what exactly goes on in an interview, but yeah, like, you get the opportunity to look at your essay before your UCL medicine interview. And that's why I felt like I could rectify that bit of my BMAT. Another thing is that if you're weak at essay writing, or you know essay writing isn't necessarily your strong point, please practice. A lot of people have the habit of undermining section 3 in the BMAT because they say it's the easiest, it's just writing an essay. But it can go very left, especially if you don't know what you're talking about. So practice writing an essay. And also, if you're taking the later sitting for the BMAT, please anticipate the worst. Like, humble yourself, apply to the right choices. Because I applied to BMAT heavy unis, despite me sitting the BMAT after my UCAS application was sent off. So like, there was a lot of stakes at hand. And while I still feel insecure about my BMAT result, I acknowledge the fact that some people had the privilege to get online courses, get tutoring sessions, go to master classes for the BMAT, stuff which are very expensive and that I couldn't afford at the time. But now your boy's drippy, come on, your boy's drippy. But yeah. Just making sure. It's such a shame because it leaves us at a disadvantage. But at the same time, this is why I'm grateful that certain unis look at your application contextually, because they understand where you're coming from. I came from East London, state school, Cannon Town. It was the ghetto, guys. It was actually the ghetto. Now, all I was using to revise for the BMAT was the 700 practice questions book. I chose to make this video for those people who feel like they didn't do too well in their BMAT, to show that there's still an opportunity out there for you to get an offer. And you just have to look at the unis you're applying to. Some unis will look at your application contextually, such as UCL, Cambridge, but some unis will have a strict cutoff mark which you will have to abide by, like Imperial. And you just have to figure out which one's best. But now, like, as I'm making this video, I'm realizing I shouldn't be ashamed of that. I should embrace it. I'm an exception. Like, I'm proof that you can get into medical school, even if you don't do too well in your BMAT. I'm also wanted to make this video to the people out there who are currently on the student room, seeing that people say that you need minimum 6.0s to get into medicine. So now I hope this video inspires you to apply to medical school. Honestly guys, the sky's your limit. I got a 2A in section 3 and I still got an interview for Cambridge. Now guys, I'm about to go. I have a bit of a lit night, you know, so take care. Make sure you enjoy yourself too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Also check out my other videos. And guys, remember, don't be afraid to show your failures as well as your success, because your failure may inspire someone else. It's DALTZCB, who else could it be? Peace!